Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading. I am LeeApocrypha and it is a pleasure to meet you. If you're returning, welcome back, soul family. I love you guys. Hugs. Alright, so today is going to be a quick reading. A lot of stuff has been going on, but I did just recently post a another unboxing video that I actually made like a couple months ago at this point, but I just barely posted that. I have some objects ready for the next reading, but that one I want it to be a more lengthy reading, so I'll go ahead and show you the objects I have planned for that one just in case you like a little sneak peek. But this will be pile 1 for that one. It's a moth wing. And then like pile 2 is going to be this little key. And pile 3 will be this little box. So that's a sneak peek for next time. But we're just going to jump in, see what needs to be said. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. For those of you who are returning and who come back and watch my readings and my videos, I really do greatly appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me, and I know that I can be a fucking recluse and not the most responsive. I just kind of like post and I disappear for a while. Just a lot of things have also been going on. But anyway, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse 212 that I'm seeing. The Ace of Wands in reverse. It says, Lord of the root of the power of fire. Lord of the root of the power of fire. Probably hard to see. I was going to say, I feel like there's struggles when it comes to, for some of you, this may be in terms of creativity. For some of you, this may be in terms of passion. For some of you, this may be in regards to spiritual practice. Or for some of you, this may be in regards to all three of those things. Even though this is not a Pentacles card, it is Wands, which is more of like the higher chakras, or I'm thinking like third eye chakra. With what it says, Lord of the root of the power of fire, it really, with the root energy, really makes me think of that grounding energy. There's a need for grounding certain ideas that you have, whether it's in terms of rituals that you've been wanting to do, if it's in terms of certain artistic projects that you have, painting, music, fashion, I don't know, whatever it is, things like that. I feel like there has been some disconnects recently. I heard I really want it. And for some of you, I feel like that's regards to like creative pursuits. For others of you, I feel like that's in terms of passion, like in terms of relationships or something, or even just something within yourself. And then for others of you, again, I feel like this may be something more spiritual. Like I want it. I want to ascend. I want to move past these challenges, these barriers, these cycles. The fire energy is making me think of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, let's just see here what we got. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, Lord of the Root of the Powers of Water. So I guess the aces are Lord of the Root. Powers of, so then we had the fire, and now we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is kind of reiterating here in terms of, for some of you, how this may be in regards to a relationship, or it could be in regards to like something that you're passionate about. There's like an overflow here. We have fire energy, we have water energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a lotus in this Ace of Cups. It's about rebirth. I'm getting this energy here that Ace of Swords. That's interesting. Okay. 3 aces literally in a row, and I have shuffled this deck, and I have used this deck before. So it's very fascinating. That's pretty rare for that to happen. Interesting. So I was going to say here that there may be something in regards to unbalanced energy between you and a partner, or between you and family member, you and a friend or a coworker, whatever the case is. It's going to be different for everybody. I feel like, okay, I feel like the fire energy may struggle with relieving themselves of clouded thoughts, which is interesting because after this is the Seven of Cups, which we'll get to. Like perception, I'm feeling with this Ace of Wands, perception. And then with this Ace of Cups, I feel like this is in regards to rebirth or renewal, or something within expression here with all the water. And water can symbolize emotion, so expression. When fire and water mix in a certain way, they make smoke or steam. So I feel like something that is important here is to find balance within communication. If this is in regards to a relationship, this could be about communication styles for both people. If this is in regards to a boss or a family member, the same thing. I heard a couple of things. So one of them being the truth will set you free is one thing that I heard. And then the other thing that I heard is like the truth will always come to the surface somehow. If there's something in regards to with the Seven of Cups, interesting, we got the Ten of Pentacles that just flipped out. So if there's something here in regards to some confusion with how to communicate something, it's like somebody may be thinking, having a lot of confused thoughts as to how to come forward about something. So the Seven of Cups says Lord of illusionary success. Interesting. I was getting a feeling that perhaps And I feel like this message is only for like a very, very few people. This may be in regards to some lies or deceit, or or this could be if both people here are being honest and truthful, then this could be like inner confusion. If this is in regards to somebody not being honest or something, it could be causing confusion. Illusionary success. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like with this flipping out, it says Lord of Wealth. But I feel in this regards, it's like, oh, this is, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and pull from another deck. This one that I was actually planning on using with this deck. Let's get more information on this situation. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Moon. There's a lot of water energy here. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. It's interesting because I mentioned about steam, and here we see this dragon is looking at this other dragon that's coming out from the cup like in a steam. With the moon here, it's making me think of secrets or shadows, or delving deeper. There's something here about in regards to childhood trauma or just past pains, shadow work, something that has not been brought to balance within the past self. So that means that there's still certain fears playing out, or in some regards this could be certain secrets that are kept in. With the Four of Pentacles here is definitely saying that kept in, that keeping to self, not sharing something here. And then we have the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. So interesting with the sevens. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. I heard not yet. I feel like somebody will know what that means for them, but I heard not yet. Still working on it. On opening up about certain things. I'm getting this here. In the background, there's this whale. The dragon is distracted, communicating or trying to understand this other dragon that is coming or emanating out of this cup. This is a whale. Whales are massive. But this kind of feeling that I'm getting here is that no matter how big this whale is, if this dragon is genuinely not paying attention, it will go unseen, unnoticed, unheard. No matter how big this thing is, if the focus is not widened, then something may pass, or you will not notice some signs that are trying to be shown to you to help you heal through your past pains, your heartaches, your traumas, your shadows. This is quite interesting because this dragon has this cave here, and this dragon is just like sitting on top of it with all the pentacles. But it's like, if you have this cave, if you have this safe place, why not just go in there and protect your bounty there? Why be out in the open with it? I feel like this reading is kind of jumping in different directions. What I'm getting here is that there may be a desire to come forward and communicate and speak about something within shadows or something of the past, but trying to stay out of your shadows, refusing to see certain things that could help you heal something. There may be something keeping you from moving forward in regards to something that you are passionate about, like love. With the Seven of Pentacles here, the way that this dragon is around this tree is so uncomfortable. It's like the dragon has wings, and it has like little things. It could literally just climb the tree, but why is it choosing to coil around the tree like a snake? It's like making it harder on itself. I feel like somebody here, this may be in regards to that message earlier, that there may be a struggle in regards to spiritual practice. I feel like perhaps some of you are not viewing things in a perspective that is more conducive of change and abundance, new beginnings, and different things of that sort. It's kind of like being caught up. For some of you, this may be in regards of being caught up in a cycle. This dragon has wings. It could just fly on top of the tree. It has claws. It could climb the tree. Again, why is it choosing to coil up around it with its neck so uncomfortable? It's unnatural for the dragon to go up a tree like this. Again, there's things here about cycles, and it's quite interesting as well because we have the Six of Cups and we have the Page of Pentacles. And interesting, no way, the Sire of Cups, which is the King of Cups. So we have the Queen and the King of Cups here. Queen and King. And then Judgment. Okay. So the Six of Cups is about balance. Finding balance. This is also about reunion. What I'm seeing here is like trying to understand, going within and trying to understand oneself more deeply, and the other watching. It's like both are being watched. If this is a relationship, I feel like both of you are being watched by your spirit team. And I feel like you both may have certain spirit guides, or whoever you work with, both of you might have the same matron or patron, either consciously or subconsciously, like without knowing. Because here with this, it's kind of like it's watching how these smaller dragons are interacting, how they're finding balance within their life, and how they're sharing that with each other. One seems to be going more within, and the other one may be more focused on the physical plane or what they see. One is trying to feel within, and the other one's trying to perceive things based on what they see. I feel like that message might not be for everybody, but Page of Pentacles. It's really interesting with this bat here, for example. I have a deck that has different animals, and the bat, I believe, is renewal or rebirth. I have I showed my boyfriend this deck, and he's seen like so many of my other decks, and this was the one that he all of a sudden he was pulling cards, and I was, you know, he was sharing with me what he was seeing. I told him, like, sure, just give it a try, read it, like, I'm curious what you see from the cards. And it's quite interesting because with this one, he did mention that there may be some hesitancy. What I'm getting here is like, I'm sorry if you could hear background noise. The light at the end of the tunnel. It's like, don't keep so much to yourself as well. There's this whole other area on the outside of this cave. But this dragon is choosing to focus on this pentacle. I feel like this is in regards as well to this energy here. That I mentioned one seems to be more focused on the physical in some kind of way, and perhaps the other one seems to be more focused on the spiritual in some sort of way. And I feel like this won't be like literally, but for somebody it could be. Maybe one person is okay, I'm getting here, this may be a mirrored energy. A mirrored energy of going within and figuring something out within thyself. And okay, for somebody, they're not sharing what they see. For somebody else, again, I feel like this reading is like the energy is kind of like all over the place. Let's see here with this Judgment card. I'm feeling finding balance, rebirth. And just saw this from the moon, this dragon peeking out again. There are things that need to come to light. Things that need to be shared and expressed and explained. Emotions will flow. Let them flow. Find balance in expressing how you feel. Find balance in knowing who you are or what it is that you want to do. I feel like for some of you there's this essence of refinding yourself. Let's see, I wanna this piece. Oh, the reading's gonna be short, not too long. Sure. Alright. Let's see, so I'm gonna pull from this deck. We have the Ace of Beast, which is interesting because Beast in this deck I believe are wands. So we have the Ace of Wands again, even though the Ace of Wands was literally the first card that came out here. It's really interesting. Okay, I'm sorry if you could hear a bunch of noise. Let your ideas bloom, I heard. We have the Empress in reverse. This is, again, a need to find balance. A need to heal and go within. And I know that's not the traditional meaning of the Empress, but I'm feeling here this need for self-empathy, this need for understanding that it's okay. Follow through with your ideas and what you want to bring to life. But while you're on your journey, while you are going within, while you are expressing yourself, give yourself the love that you would want somebody to give to you. Be that understanding. Four of Curses. Curses in this deck, I believe, are cups. Open your eyes to what is in front of you. Certain things need to change. Three of Swords. Healing. More healing needs to be done. Nine of Curses. Nine of Cups. Again, change and transformation. There are snakes in his eyes. And again, there's more moon energy. Perhaps somebody is keeping a secret, something that really hurt them, whether it's in the past or something in regards to a connection or something in regards to the past. This could be past connections, family connections, professional connections. It's like some of you may feel a very heavy presence or just very nervous or anxious when it comes to facing some kind of old baggage. This may be in regards to somebody who's older or taller or bigger, or I'm getting like a parent, a boss, some kind of relationship. But this is saying like you need to remind yourself that you have the ability to find the stability within yourself, to be independent of this, to not let this haunt you, and to finally just change, to have transformation, to come forward about certain things that may be blocking your path, certain things that keep you stuck in your past. I feel like this is mirroring energy. Ace of Curses. Ace of Cups. This is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So it's interesting because we had the Aces of Wands and then we had the Ace of Cups again. Ten of Beasts. Again, I believe beasts are wands. There's been a lot of difficulty, a lot of struggle, a lot of things going on right now that have been very draining, perhaps scary, worrisome. Get one more from here. Eight of Wands. Eight of Cups. You have to, I'm getting from this, it's not about walking away or running away. It's not about running away from your inner demons or your shadows or whatever you want to call them. It's about facing them. It's interesting because these two beings here are kind of like fearful and praying for forgiveness and like crying and begging for their life, whereas this being here is just like smiling and having a good time. So it's really interesting. Again, it's not about walking away from what's going on in your life or what's going on within, and I feel like this is very much like more inward. I heard learn to laugh with your demons. Face them and laugh with them. I heard realize they're not so bad. 5. Five of Wands. There's something here that you might have been wanting to explore. This may be in regards to a part of yourself that you do not quite understand. A part of yourself that you maybe want to shed some light on. Let's see. I'm going to pull from this deck. This reading felt like all over the place. We have the bubbles. This makes me think of the other day. We have some bubbles around the living room, and I was blowing the bubbles, and my sister's cat, she was having so much fun with the bubbles. She enjoyed it so much. She was so distracted. And then, like, another day, I was blowing the bubbles for my parents' cat, and she was like scared and like, what the fuck is that? And like two completely different reactions to the bubbles. And so I feel like there's this essence here of, like, again, perception. One person may find something more fun and want to explore it, and the other person may be more timid or fearful of certain things. I'm hearing, like, find balance, find peace, and try to understand each other better. We have the jump. This is kind of like some kind of like rabbit angel thing. The jump, it's making me think of the Fool card, like taking a leap of faith. And it's interesting because underneath it as well as the dash, and the dash is making me think of the Chariot. So, like, move forward towards new beginnings, new ways of thinking, new perspectives, sharing your ideas, sharing more about this inner light. This is between the throat and the heart. Communicate from your heart. Share what is in your heart. Communication here, I feel like, might be a big thing. Let's see. Let's pull from this deck. Healing and forgiveness. Sometimes we must accept that people did the best they could with the resources and options they had. It says, my current relationships are healthy, successful, and thrive in a perfect and peaceful way. So again, I feel like this is about finding balance. There's a lot here that needs to be brought into balance. And I feel like this is a reflection. This goes both ways. It's not about just within a relationship or a connection or at home or with a boss or whatever the case is. It's like finding that balance and peace within yourself. Let's see, sorry, all these cards like flipped over. I'm going to keep shuffling. Ooh. That one's down the trash. Again. We have freedom and direction. No one but you controls your destiny. You have total control of your next move. My mind is liberated and the gateways swing open for my good. No one but you controls your destiny. You have total control of your next move. My mind is liberated and the gateway swing opened for my good. Remember that what it is that you want in life, it's up to you to get it. It's up to you. I'm hearing like, do as I will, harm none, but take no shit. I feel like that's something that somebody here may really take to heart, or maybe that is a way that you live your life, or maybe that's a way that you might want to consider if you were looking for something that really resonates with you. Perhaps that might be. I just saw underneath, I do not compete for love. When perfect love is present, there is nothing you can do so badly to make them love you less. There is nothing you can do so good to make them love you more. When perfect love is present, there is nothing you can do so badly to make them love you less. There is nothing you can do so good to make them love you more. So I feel like this is about unconditional love. I do not compete for love. It's an understanding that there is no competition. When there is that love, there is that love. I'm going to pull one more card from this deck. And it was a very random assortment of decks today. Oof. Interesting. And there's one that flipped over in the deck. So we have this one that flipped out. This is rhodochrosite. It says relationships, healing, karmic lessons. So this perfectly sums up a lot of what we were talking about. It says compassion runs through the veins of rhodochrosite, reminding you of your worth and capacity for self-love. A healer of relationships, rhodochrosite opens the heart for healthy communication and breakthroughs. It can attract soulmates into your life, building connections that often feel karmic or fated. Every lesson is for your highest good, and with that perspective, know that whatever is happening for you, not to you. Rhodochrosite encourages you to express your feelings and reinforces that it is safe to share who you truly are. Leo, Scorpio, and Mars. So it's very interesting because that is pretty much in a nutshell like a lot of what we were talking about. So interesting, we have here amethyst phantom quartz. Expression, gifts, and originality, which again is also interesting because we did mention about the spiritual aspect as well. It says, amethyst phantom quartz fosters prolific energy and opens the crown chakra to channel creativity in all its forms. We also spoke about creativity as well. Individuality is encouraged and uniqueness is expressed. Expression is embraced by this stone. Amethyst phantom quartz instills confidence in your creations and urges you to share your talents using intuition as a powerful resource. Amethyst phantom quartz connects you with your spiritual team to convey your ideas in a way that will stand out. Do yourself a favor and show the world what you've got. Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Jupiter, and Neptune. So those were this is the last deck I was going to use, and how interesting that the two cards that came out pretty much sum up a huge portion of this reading in regards to relationships, healing, learning from past lessons, expressing how you feel, working on spiritual aspects, and working on finding balance within your relationships and internally and externally. Alright, so I hope that this helped. I hope that it resonated. I hope that it helped bring some clarity and perspective into your situation. And thank you so much for being here and for watching. I did just post a video like earlier today, an unboxing that I did quite some time ago, but I finally posted it since I was finally able to edit it. And I hope that you'll consider watching that. And if not, then I hope to see you in the next one. And if you plan on watching anyway, I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you guys. And yeah, bye.